Hello and welcome back to the Dungeon Manual. And today we are back to the example encounters. This time to our last drawn map, the Elven Ruins. I thought about an encounter where we could fight, but we don't have to fight if we do the right things or have the right things. If you have to fight, the group level of the group has to be 3 to 5. Depends on the party size. The light conditions, I would suggest day and night, but those are haunted ruins, ancient haunted elven ruins, so it could be a bit dimmer. It is in a forest, so it could even be, even in the middle of the day, it could be dim light, for example. But overall, it's a day and night cycle. The temperature, I would suggest between 10 and 35 degrees. I would stay here in the spring mode. Um, but because of the haunted ruins, I would suggest cold wind gusts with very, very cold wind. Humidity, it's a forest around about 65%, a bit percent more or less. Is not important, but that's the range I think is suitable for a forest. Yeah, the trees are deciduous trees. That suits better for elven ruins, I think. Um, I didn't see more. I can't imagine wood elves in a forest of figs, for example. So I would stay with deciduous trees. The statue in the middle of the elven ruins, I would suggest a famous elven ranger. You can use a miniature for this stature. Then let's start with the encounters. Encounter 1 would be here in this building. I suggest a ghost. As the group or one of the party members goes inside the building here in this squares, or in this way here, the wall is missing, a ghost appears. And you have two options. Option 1, you just beat it. You have a fight. Option 2, you have an elven amulet. If the ghost can see that, it will be redeemed. And you don't have to fight. And you can solve this encounter very quick and peacefully. You can even add a conversation with your amulet that a ghost is calmer and is speaking with you. That could be an option, and you have surely and you have to write a conversation, a dialogue, but in my opinion it makes sense to get more depth into such an encounter. The encounter 2 is very similar, but in this building you won't find a ghost. If someone gets into this building, there is a banshee, and the banshee will instantaneously use its wail. So this is a very dangerous encounter, but the Banshee would be calmed down with an elven appearance. So that could be it could be you are a half elf or an elf, for example. Maybe even you have an elven armor or an elven sword, which is very present and suitable for you. So the Banshee will also be calmed and you don't have to fight. You can have a dialogue there too, and that's a possibility of solving this encounter peacefully. Then there's a third encounter here in the round tower. There is a ghost of an elven priestess. This priestess won't appear if you don't have the encounters 1 and 2. So when the ghost appears, it is on your side. So you don't have to fight with the priestess. The priestess will have a conversation with you. Sure, you have to write a dialogue there or an idea around this priestess. And to suit it to your campaign. And the cool thing is it will heal your group, but on 3 different stages. The first stage is you fought the ghost and the banshee and killed both. Then the priestess will only heal you, your HP. If you killed only one of those 2 undeads, then the priestess will heal 1 disease additionally. If you could solve both encounters without killing the ghost or the banshee, then the priestess will not only heal your group, but it will heal it of all diseases, even magical ones and hard to heal diseases. No, she will even bless your group. And that's how you know my encounters now, is with a formula, and that's the average level of the group times d6. Would be extra HP for the group members. That could be for a mage or for a sorcerer, a doubling of the hit points, for example. And then I got the encounter 4. The encounter 4 is the stature, and there is with a DC 15 perception or investigation, depends on what you want to do. You can find there an elven amulet. Now this elven amulet you can use for the encounter 1 and even the encounter 2. It could calm down the ghost and it could calm down the banshee because it's elven and it's an amulet. So but I have to say, in this specific encounter, I would say that the amulet is given to the ghost. So if you redeem the ghost by giving it the amulet is gone, and you need an elf or an half elf or an elven armor for calming down the banshee. And that is all for today. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. Thank you for your support. Until the next time. Bye.